Yo, what's good, YouTube? Yo, I'm back, man. You already know what it is, man. 13 rounds of boxing coming at you with another one. Yo, I want to talk about Errol Spence, on Keith Thurman. He says that Keith Thurman, he likes to talk, but he ain't paying no attention to him, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. As you guys know, Errol Spence, he's going to be fighting Chris Algieri in April, PBC Premier Boxing Champions. I'm definitely looking forward to this fight. I'm definitely interested to see the outcome. I want to see how good Errol Spence really is, and what a better way than to put him in with a guy that's been tested already, a guy that's been there with the best, Keith, Errol Spence, is fighting Chris Algieri. Chris Algieri's been in there with Ruslan Provodnikov. We know how difficult of a fighter that is, to fight Ruslan. Chris Algieri's been in there with Manny Pacquiao. You already know how great Manny Pacquiao is, even at this advanced age, Manny Pacquiao is one of the best fighters in the world, Chris Algieri's been in there with Amir Khan, a lot of people say, Chris Algieri's been through the gauntlet, though, you know what I'm saying? He's been in there with the best fighters in the world, and Chris Algieri hasn't had a break, man. Really tell you the truth. This nigga is fighting great fighters back to back, man. Amir Khan, now he's fighting Errol Spence. It's like, damn, man. He fought Manny Pacquiao. He fought Ruslan. He fought Eric Bonet. I don't know much about Eric Bonet. I know he got knocked out by Sean Porter, but he looks like a pretty good fighter too. Yeah, man. Errol Spence. Errol Spence. I know he fought Ronald Cruz, I believe it was. He fought just his recent fight. He just fought Alejandro Barrera, a Mexican cat. Let's see. He fought Chris Van Heerden. He fought guys like that, which they're not pretty much. It's not a test at all. It's just pity patting your record pretty much. But I really think highly of Errol Spence, man. I think he's one of the best welterweights in the division. I think eventually he's gonna move up to 154, and go after those guys out there, yeah, man. I'm definitely looking forward to this fight, in terms of him, talking about Keith Thurman talks too much. Yeah, Keith Thurman does talk a lot. He does talk too much. But, Keith Thurman, you know what I'm saying? If you look at this nigga's resume at 147, man, he fought the who's who of the division, He fought Carlos Quintana. He fought Jan Zavic. He's a bum, yes. Jan Zavic is a bum. But, he, it is what it is, He fought Leonard Bundu, even to this day, he only has one loss, and that one loss was to Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman fought Diego Chavez, a very tough fighter, to fight, tricky fighter, he gave Tim Bradley all he could handle, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, he fought Robert Guerrero. He fought Luis Collazo. These are some solid welterweights that he fought. Solid welterweight contenders that he fought. So Keith Thurman, to me, he could talk the talk, but to me, he's becoming like a little diva, you know what I'm saying? A little bit, But I still want to see Keith Thurman in there with the best, he talks a lot. He talks a good game. I want him to walk a good game, you know what I'm saying? I heard that Sean Porter and Keith Thurman have a scheduled rematch for June. I believe it's the 26th of June. You know, so looking forward to that. You know, let's see what happens with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely looking forward to that fight. If you guys watched Sean Porter's live stream, boxing stream, you know, that was groundbreaking. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed that. You know, that exhibition fight. You know, Sean Porter put a beating on Tyner, whatever his name is, pretty much a bum. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Interacting with the Facebook boxing community. You know what I'm saying? That shit was solid. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I'm definitely looking forward to that Errol Spence versus Chris Algieri fight. You know, if Errol Spence looks spectacular in this fight and actually knocks him out, or, you know, wins in dominant fashion, you know, then, you know what I'm saying, I gotta make another video to let you guys know who I think Errol Spence should fight next, you know. Because I got to do a little studying on the welterweight division. You know, I want to see the rankings and, you know, who's mandated to fight whom, you know, and all that. But, you know, if Errol Spence wins this fight, man, against Chris Algieri, man, I would love to see, you know, Errol Spence fight, you know, probably the winner of Sean Porter versus Keith Thurman. You know, why not? You know, but I'm sure they're not gonna put him in there just yet. You know, with the winner of that fight. But, you know, why not put him in with the winner of Berto versus Ortiz too? You know, I know that's about to happen. You know, that fight, that's gonna be crazy. If y'all seen the first fight, that shit was crazy, man. You know, both guys got knocked down. It was a crazy fight. That shit was seesaw, you know, to the end. You know what I'm saying? You know, why not fight the winner of Berto versus Ortiz, Errol Spence, you know? Or if Chris Algieri wins, you know, I don't know. If he wins, you know, why not have a little pity pat fight for him? I mean, he deserves it. That nigga's been through the gauntlet, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I know that Keith Thurman is number 2 on BoxRec as far as welterweights go. Which you know, why not? You know what I'm saying? I mean, besides him or Timothy Bradley, you know, 2 and 3, whatever, you know, I kind of agree with that because, you know, Keith Thurman been through the gauntlet. You know, I mean, excuse me, he hasn't been through the gauntlet, but he's got definitely some solid victories at welterweight. You know, so, you know, he definitely earned that position that he's got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Let's see what else. You know, I'm trying to bang out these videos. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I come out with some other shit. You know, I know Canelo came out with some stupid shit saying, oh, you know, we had to fight at 155 because, you know, or else I couldn't defend my WBC middleweight title, you know, against Amir Khan. You know, which is, I'm tired of hearing fucking Canelo, man. I'll get at that nigga some other time, you know what I'm saying? But that nigga's got me upset. He just keeps opening his mouth and it's just fucking hot air coming out, you know what I'm saying? Caca coming out, basically, you know? Yeah, man. Keith Thurman, you know, I can't wait for that June 26th fight with Showtime Sean Porter. Sean Porter looking like a beast right now. I mean, he gave that nigga some body work out the ass, you know. And I know that they were training with, I think it was 16-ounce gloves. If those were like 8 to 10-ounce gloves, fucking Thurman probably would have knocked his ass out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, you know, that's what's going on right now in the world of boxing. You know, I'm just trying to cover the news, you know, what's going on and stuff like that. So you already know what it is, man. 13 rounds of boxing. All right, y'all.